YouTube chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Listen, Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh man, not like this, 50. This is extreme hate. Now, if you guys do not know, Diddy is actually scheduled to be sentenced on Friday. That's right, you guys. In 2 days, we're going to learn whether Diddy is going to be home for Christmas or if he's going to get months, possibly years in prison. A lot of people from his family recently wrote letters to the judges. Even Young Miami wrote a letter to the judge in favor of Diddy. Now, today, victim number 3 in Diddy's case actually wrote a letter to the judge where she was advocating for Diddy. Gina wrote a letter to the judge claiming that she felt pressured to feel like she was a victim. She said, "I told him I was not, but they insisted that I was, even when I expressed my truth otherwise. I understand they concluded that I had been sex trafficked and involved in forced prostitution. I did not agree with that conclusion. I was not trafficked. I did not engage in prostitution with him or others." Now, keep in mind, Gina did a whole interview with Tasha K where she claimed Diddy stomped her while she was pregnant and also forced her to engage in certain sexual acts.
And he started like punching me like this. Like, he avoided my face, but he like started punching me like on the side of my head, and I was just like covering my face. And he did that, and then after he got done doing that, he like, cause he was standing, his legs were like in between me, so he stomped on my stomach like really hard, and I like took the wind out of my breath. I couldn't breathe, and he kept hitting me, and I was like pleading to him, like, can you stop? I can't breathe. And he like stopped for a little bit. He like grabbed my hair from the back and like was like punching the back of my head, cause he was just avoiding my face when he was like hitting me.
So you guys can form your own narrative as to why she's now changing her mind. Now, with everybody writing their own letters to the judge, 50 Cent said, "You know what, you guys? Let me also write a letter to the judge." 50 said, "Dear Judge Subramanian, I have an ongoing dispute with Puffy for over 20 years. He's very dangerous. Multiple times I have feared for my life. I think you should consider the safety of the general public, Your Honor, before unleashing him upon them. There hasn't been enough time for him to reform or make any adjustments, despite him trying to teach a class in there. As you are already aware, the government has spent the maximum amount of money on deploying federal agencies, which appear to be an army in 2 locations simultaneously. Later, his son, who's dealing with his own rape allegations." Hey, come on, brother. Come on, man. What Christian Combs got to do with this, 50? He claimed that the feds had hit the wrong house. Anyway, Diddy's only going to return to hiring more male sex workers and keeping most of the baby oil away from the general public. And babies need it. My Netflix doc on this scandalous subject is coming soon. Oh man, this is downright evil, you guys. Why would 50 send this to the judge? Mind you, 50 was just advocating for peace between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Now, obviously, this is satire. This is 50 Cent trolling Diddy. He's not actually sending this to the judge. But this is actually fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. Now, in all seriousness, you guys, prosecutors on this case are actually seeking a very hefty sentencing for Diddy. They're recommending 135 months in prison for Diddy. That's 11 years and 3 months. A lot of people feel like the prosecutors are just salty that they lost the case. People feel like that's insane amount of years just for hiring prostitutes. If you're Diddy, you're actually hoping that you get anything under a year. Best case is a couple months. Maybe you get out on time served. Or if you get a crazy amount of time, you could possibly get pardoned by the president. So let's see how this all shakes out in a couple days. We are less than 48 hours away. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of 50 Cent's very funny letter to the judge? And how much time do you guys think Diddy might get on Friday? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
Last-ditch effort by Sean Diddy Combs to have his conviction overturned has been denied by a judge, clearing the way for the music mogul's sentencing Friday. Combs was convicted on 2 counts of transportation for the purposes of prostitution. He was acquitted of more serious charges, including sex trafficking. His accusers now writing letters to the judge ahead of his sentencing. His former assistant writing, "I ask you to deliver a sentence that reflects the full measure of harm that he has caused. Wealth, power, and fame should not place him above the law." Combs' ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura going further, telling the judge she's scared that Combs will walk free, writing, "His first actions will be swift retribution toward me and others who spoke up about his abuse at trial."